Hi, everybody. My name is Ann Hugh, and I was asked to do a little bit of stand-up when I got here tonight, so we'll see what flies out of my mouth. You may already recognize me as the Asian girl dressed in blackface in the short film Mobius strip that played earlier. Talk about like spontaneous artistic moments. So I'll just talk about that movie for a little bit. Sammy Jane Gray, who's this amazing dancer from South Africa and Vancouver, moved in with me, and we were like, let's take a road trip. And then she was like, let's make a movie. I was like, okay. So we made that movie to that song, and Scotty Baker, who's here tonight, edited it. Scott's amazing. Yeah, I like spontaneous, artful creations. We haven't gotten into any major film festivals yet because I think that people don't like Asians in blackface. Like secretly, that's like my guilt. It's like nobody wants. What is she trying to be? Brandon Lee from The Crow? What is she doing? It's not original. Like God. Why can't she be more like Natalie Portman, who's white and Jewish? They always succeed in Hollywood. Honestly, if Black Swan was played by an Asian female actress, it would be called Black Peking Duck instead. I just want to be perfect. I actually just wrapped a play yesterday at the Hudson Main Stage called Blueprint for Paradise, where I played my first ever character with an Asian accent. The play was about the wealthy Nazi-sympathizing couple in the 1940s that lived in Hancock Park that inadvertently hired the famous black architect Paul Revere Williams to design Hitler's Victory compound, which is now known as the Murphy Ranch in the Pacific Palisades. And so we're rehearsing this play, and one of the lines of one of the Nazi sympathizers is like, but immigrants, there are too many, swarming around like locusts. And I'm like, didn't Trump just say that yesterday? So it's this play is like 1941, 2016. It's kind of, like humans haven't learned anything. I mean, we're like pathetic. We still fight over the dumbest things, I always think if aliens came down to Earth and they asked us, so what do you, I don't know what aliens sound like. I've never met one before. So if they're like, what do you guys fight about? What do humans fight about? Our answers would be, well, who's up there, right? Money, and which you can't, eat, breathe, or drink. And the color of our skin. Those are the things we fight about, and we've been fighting about them forever. Who's up there? Well, them. Money, well, you can't eat or drink it, right? And the color of our skin? I think the aliens would be like, no, really, what do you fight about? Right? So I just got back from Ventura Beach today with my boyfriend. We're like 6 months and a week. And he sent me a text because I was like, I'm doing 5 minutes of spontaneous stand-up, I don't know what to say. And he was like, feel free to use me as material. So I'm like, all right, you asked for it. I call him my unicorn because he is white, pure, and nobody believed he really existed. He is white. He's British, Irish, German, and a little bit of Native American. So I won't tell you which part of him is Native American. He's pure because when I met him, and he's given me permission to say this, on February 28th, 2016, this year, on the night of the Oscars, was our first date. At our third date, he confessed that he was a virgin at 39 years old. And that's the part that nobody believes he existed. So I call him my unicorn. So I was like, all right, well, I got a clean slate here. I can help him be all that I know he can be. That's like the optimist part of me, the way I look at it. The optimist, the pessimist would have been like, next. But I just chose to take the optimistic side. We had a great St. Patrick's Day. And this is the thing, because I'm like his first, and he's never had like any relationship ever, like he doesn't know the difference. Honey, when your girlfriend backs out of the driveway to your estate, you're supposed to stand there and watch her until she drives away. He does it every time now. Because he doesn't know that you don't really have to be that nice as a guy. Honey, in the world of relationships, when the man feels love for his girlfriend, he's supposed to say it first, not the girl. Right? I'm still waiting for him to say it. I feel like he says it to me. I feel like he says it to me with his eyes, you know, like secretly, like he's really tall, so he'll look down and be like, yep, well, that was awesome. And I feel like his eyes are like, L, like he's staring, like I can see it, like wanting to come out of his eyes, but he won't say it. So I've said, you know what, Josh, I really appreciate you. And he just says, I appreciate you too. And now I've kind of bumped it up. I was like, you know what, Josh, I'm more than like you. And he says the same thing, I'm more than like you too, man. And that's it. That's as far as we've gone so far. But it is the longest relationship I've had in Los Angeles. Regardless, thank you. Regardless of, Sammy would know. Regardless of the fact that there are at least 5 zip codes between us, you know? Apparently people in LA don't like to date if they have to drive far to see the person that they like. Like, love doesn't go very far in LA, and neither does your money. I don't know what that's about. It's so strange. I'm a New Yorker, so no, that's true. Yeah, okay, hey, woo, New York. It's true. If you lived in Astoria, I wasn't going to date you. Yeah, okay, I get it. I can relate now. So in LA, if you live in the Valley, I'm not going out to happy hour with you. I get it. What else? What else can I talk about? There were a lot of dead crabs and dead lobster carcasses washing up on the beach. Kind of like the movie that we made where there were all those dead fish. So sort of this like apocalyptic, downfall of nature, kind of cluing man in, hey, sustainability, there's a drought, there's been a drought. It hasn't rained so long in LA that I've forgotten that it hasn't rained. You know what I mean? Like you forget to look for rain. Or that you forget that you forgot that there was no rain. There's just no rain. My boyfriend is the caretaker of a billion dollars estate in Beverly Hills. And he's very up on, water, sustainability, drought. And within a year or so, it's gonna be between someone in Inglewood being able to take a shower versus someone in Beverly Hills watering their bougainvilleas again. It's gonna come down to that, I don't know why. Like, it's this tiny patch of the US, and everybody wants to come here and just suck it dry. Just suck it dry, suck all the water, suck all the fame, suck all the money out of it, It's strange. You could go to, like, Colorado, where there's tons of water and weed. But apparently Colorado, and I'm finding this out from him, doesn't even have rights to their own water. Apparently, because of the way taxes go or something, SoCal and NorCal own Colorado's water rights. Does anybody know this? Scott, I feel like you're always up on this stuff. No. Scott, I just got the light. So, don't take showers, don't water your plants, use baby wipes, and if you find a unicorn in Los Angeles, you won.